Hello, this is Nanami. Today I'd like to share one simple way of analyzing your conscious mind and subconscious mind. In doing this, you will become aware of what's making your current unwanted reality and what's stopping you from manifesting your desired future. So let's go straight to the explanation of how to analyze your subconscious mind. First of all, have a piece of paper ready. You want to have a fairly large paper because you will be writing down many things on there. Once you have it ready, divide the paper into 4 sections like so. On the top, write down future goal and reality. And on the left side, write down conscious mind and subconscious mind. For the sake of this video, let's say that you want to get married, but you are single right now. So next to future goal, write down marriage, and next to reality, write down single. So let's begin analyzing what's hidden inside you. First of all, let's focus on the top left column. In this column, we want to write down the positive aspects of achieving that future goal of getting married. What are the advantages that you're thinking or expecting to have if you were to get married? Write down as many as you can and make sure you write down even the slightest thought that comes up to you. The most important thing here is to not deny or negate what word comes up to you. If that word surfaced up to your mind, that indicates that that thought or feeling resides within you. If it didn't, it wouldn't have even come up to your mind. And this is the main aim of this work, to discover what's inside you regardless of whether you like it or not. So just be true to yourself. You're not going to show this to anyone, and of course there is no right or wrong. Even if there are inconsistencies in what you wrote down, don't be bothered by them, but just keep on writing. I personally write down about 30 to 50 things that come up to my mind. Here I just share some examples, but don't get caught up on what I wrote down, because what you want to be doing is sorting out what is in your mind. And make sure you write down way more than what I provided here. After finishing that column, next we want to go to the right column. In this column, you want to write down all the negative aspects of your current reality of being a single. What are the disadvantages that you're feeling about being single? Again, write down every thought that arises within you. And it's crucial that you write them down because you want to objectively examine what's inside of you. You want to take it out from within you and observe it from a third-person perspective. So what you wrote down in these 2 columns are the thoughts and emotions that you have in your conscious mind. The important part is from here. Next, in the lower left column, write down the negative aspects of getting married. Well, you may think that there are none, and that's why you have the desire to get married, but nothing is one-sided, like you can't have only one side of a coin. There is something within you that is feeling negative towards getting married. Well, if you didn't have any adverse notions about marriage, you would already be married. So unconsciously, you must be feeling uncomfortable about achieving this goal. Well, if it's difficult to come up with any answers here, you may want to ask yourself, what am I fearing? What is the worst thing that could happen? What do I not want to experience in a marriage? Again, write down every slightest thought and emotion that comes up to you. Don't suppress or deny what is within you, but instead put a spotlight on the fears that you have been unknowingly carrying deep inside your subconscious. It would be best to intentionally go look for the uncomfortable answers. The ones that you don't want to admit are the ones that you want to find here, because those are the culprits that are hindering you from getting married. And bear in mind that the more you write, the deeper you will get into your subconscious mind, which is the key intention of this work. Remember, you're not doing this to sort out what is right or what is wrong. No, you're doing this to explore what's in your subconscious mind. You want to strive to expand your awareness towards your true self, especially the vulnerable parts of yourself. Perhaps you're quite surprised to see that there was much more to write than you had expected. Oftentimes, I find myself writing more than what I wrote in the previous columns of the conscious mind. Finally, let's go to the last column. In this column, write down the positive aspects of your current reality of being single. This too, you may think that there are none, but there has to be some advantages to being single. There's a part of you who's saying that it doesn't want to change and it wants everything to stay how it is right now. Again, capture even the slightest thought or emotion that comes up to you so you can go deep into your subconscious. You may be amazed to find out that you were thinking in such a way, and you will probably end up saying to yourself, "No wonder I'm not married yet." While the conscious mind takes up only about 3% of our mind, the subconscious takes up 97%. This 97% of our mind is what is unknowingly directing us which way to go in our lives. So, as you may have guessed, the two lower columns of the subconscious are affecting your reality right now. These are the bricks that are holding you back from what you're trying to achieve. Just realizing them and seeing them objectively will allow you to let go of those beliefs. But if you feel that that is not enough, you may want to look at each and every thought you wrote down and ask yourself, is this really true? Does this apply to every human being on this planet? If you answer no, which will probably be the answer to most of them, then those are just unwanted beliefs that you have been personally holding on to without realizing it. But understand that many of the beliefs hidden in the subconscious mind were there to protect you from getting hurt based on your past experiences or based on beliefs that you have adopted yourself or from other people. So appreciate those beliefs for having been there for you and gently let them go. I used an example of marriage in this video, but you can apply this method to resolve any problems that you're currently facing. For instance, if you're not getting along well with your boss at work, then in the column of future goal, you can put good relationship with boss, and in the column of reality, on bad terms with boss. You can also use this work if you have financial problems, if you want a divorce, if you want to improve your work performance, or if you have any other issues or concerns in your life. This analysis will allow you to look at your problems from a higher perspective. Well, what will happen after you do this analysis? Actually, there's more to this work, which I will not explain here, but just by doing what I told you in this video will allow you to reduce resistance when manifesting what you want and to increase likelihood of achieving your goal. This is because your state of being, or in other words, your vibration will change since you have increased your awareness of what is going on inside you. You will be in a more neutral state because now you have it clear that there are both positive and negative sides to both your current reality and your future goal. When you're in the state of equilibrium, this is where affirmations and Neville Goddard's visualization actually start working. It's also at this point when you can genuinely choose whether to stay where you are right now or to actively pursue your dream life. So, to summarize my message, it's important to acknowledge that if you have a certain desire for the future and you're currently struggling to manifest that, it's likely that there's a part of you who is not wanting to achieve that goal and who is feeling rather comfortable sustaining your current reality. These unconscious parts of yourself are what is currently projected out to the 3D world. You have to listen, accept, and embrace that inner self who is not wanting to attain that desire. So look into your subconscious for any hidden unwanted beliefs and ask yourself, is this belief really true? Once you become aware of both sides of the coin, you will soon find yourself in a more neutral state where you will gain more power to manifest whatever you want. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for listening and thank you for subscribing to my channel. See you next time. Bye!